Hi guys, my name is Parag Pal and welcome back in the new lecture of Microsoft project. So guys, in this particular lecture, I am going to discuss about how we can prepare the rest activity for the building construction. Okay, so in last lecture we saw how to create this particular kind of the main project. Then we saw how to create the subheadings under that. Okay, so now here we are going to discuss like what are the other processes due to which we can create the all the tasks and how we can link with each other to get a proper Gantt chart. First of all, we need to type the all main activity. Like first we do the documentation work like post submission drawing and all everything. Okay, finalization. Then we mobilize our plant and the machineries. After mobilization, we try to marking of column and its footing. Okay, footing, sorry. Okay, as our marking of column and footing is done, we go for the excavation. Okay, excavation work. As our excavation work is done, we go for the PCC, like PCC work. Okay, or we can do the center marking. We can say, okay, center marking. Okay, after that we go for the PCC work. Okay, with reinforcement, right? Yeah, or we can see the plain cement concrete. We used to do the same work, right? After that, we go for the form work. Okay, form form work of column. Okay, but this activity come after. Okay, not earlier. Here first come the reinforcement for column. Okay, after that, the next procedure is the plinth beam or before this, yes, plinth beam we can say. Okay, plinth plinth beam. Okay, plinth beam reinforcement. Okay, then plinth beam formwork. Okay, here you can edit over here also formwork. Okay, then here after formwork of column you can see. Okay, you need to insert one task. If you miss any task, you can insert over here. Okay, pouring of concrete. Same over here. Okay, pouring of concrete. Okay, after that, you can see the filling of what we can say the murum used to call. Okay, murum in excavated area. Okay, here also after pouring of concrete, we need to add one more activity that is removal of formwork. Okay, okay, removal. Oh, sorry, removal of formwork. Okay, after removal of formwork, what we used to do after that, we used to fill that area like particular excavation area, filling of excavated area of column. Okay, so let's assume like this activity. Now, how we can mark this activity? Okay, how we can link this activity? So, first of all, before providing the duration, let's provide the predecessors. Okay, so successor will automatically create. Okay, so here I'm going to remove this predecessor column. There is a successor and predecessor only. Okay, so first of all, we need to marking of column and footing. This activity will start as this mobilization is done or in concurrent or as mobilization and plant activity start, we will do start this activity also. Okay, so what we used to do, we need to just type 3 because this is a third number task. So 3 start to start. That's it. Okay, so you can see as this activity start, this activity also start. If I want to start type like as this activity start, after that this activity will start after 3 days. So what I can do, I just click here. Okay, 3 start to start plus 3 days. Okay, that's it. So you can see here in diagrammatical representation, if I show you, just click here, click on scroll to task. So you can see, just wait a minute. You can see this activity start here and this activity start after 3 days. Okay. Now what about the excavation work? Excavation work is it will start after completion of this particular task. What does it means? This task is fourth number task. So 4 finish to start, for that you need to type fs. Okay, that's it. Okay, it means, or you can, if you not if the activity are finished to start, so you can just type the activity number, that's it, no need to type the other one. So you can see how this activity link is created properly. As this activity end, this activity will start remain as it is. Okay. Now centering work. As your excavation work is done, you start for the centering work, center marking of the column. Okay. So this activity start after excavation work. Then as the center marking is done, this activity start after sixth work. Now, as your PCC work is done, you will start preparing the reinforcement of column. Okay, reinforce during the reinforcement of column of work, when you preparing for a reinforcement of column, concurrently you will work for this form work of column only. Okay, so what you are going to do, you are going to type 8 start to start. Okay, it means as this reinforcement of column work you are going to prepare. Similarly, form work of column you can also prepare. Okay, now pouring of concrete you are going to perform. For that, what we have to do, after completion of the form work, only after that you can start pouring of concrete. So it means 9 finish to start. Okay, right? After that, removal of form work. Now this removal of form work, when start, it start 10 plus, like 10 finished when your pouring of concrete is done, plus 2 days we can write. Okay, so what you can see, just give me 1 minute. So you can see here this activity is 10. Okay, and we need to just double click on this. Okay, as this activity, okay, just go to the predecessor and we will provide the lag of 2 days. Click on OK. Right, so you can see this activity will deform here. Okay, if I reduce this one, you can see the Gantt chart properly. Okay, just give me 1 minute. Yeah, right. Now after that, filling of excavated area of column, this activity will start after 2 days. Okay, just give me 1 minute. We to properly write 11 finish to start plus 2 days, like this we need to type. Okay, now plain beam reinforcement. Okay, after this area is done, you will start preparing now most of the time there is not only one lever you have, there's a different levers you have. So the reinforcement of column, after preparing of the reinforcement of column, the particular the particular work of the barman person is remain as it is. So what he will do, he will start preparing the plinth area for reinforcement. So equals, so what you have to do, so 8 number of tasks as finished to complete. Okay, this task will start. Okay, understand? So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to utilize my resource properly. Okay, now here the person who is preparing form work, he will come here. Okay, understand? Pouring of concrete. Okay, but this pouring of concrete will done after this excavated, like filling of excavated area, or you can see when uh, okay, so this particular area will start after 12. Okay, finish 12 finish to start, plus now here one more important thing. Here you can see the plain beam formwork, okay, is important portion. Without formwork preparation, without completion of formwork, you cannot pour the concrete in the plain beam, right? But for that, this also task is very important. Okay, like all excavated area should be properly filled. Okay, so what you can do here, you need to put some important thing here. What you can going to put is, so as the form work finish to start, okay, right, plus this area, okay, 12. Okay, so what you can do, just provide comma. Okay, 12 finish to start. Okay, so you can see these two activity are linked with this particular activity. Okay, it means that whatever the pouring of concrete, it will start. For that, this activity need to be complete. Okay, and this activity of pouring of plain beam form work need to be complete. Okay, and after that, when this particular area is done, for that you need to also enter one task. Right click, insert task. I'm going to here put here removal of form work. Okay, so here what you have to do, here you need to put 15. Okay, but this 15 finish to start plus 2 days, and after that what we can do, remove like filling of the muruman area, we could just put 16. Okay, now you can see here, you can see these are the basic tasks: excavation work, center marking, PCC work, reinforcement of column, formwork of column, pouring of concrete, removal of formwork. These are our main work. So we are not going to attach this all activity in like other subcategory. Or you can do what you can do here, just put one task, okay, insert task and put this task name as a like foundation work. So your work is properly defined. Okay. May and what you have to do, this is the main WBS, and all this rest of the activity will come under this main WBS. Okay, just intend the all activity. So what you can do in your foundation work, all this particular activity will come. Okay, so you can see 1.1 is a main activity, it means project. 1.1 is the first activity, 1.2 is the other activity, and form work is the other activity like foundation work. In foundation work, these all are the important activity. Now you need to provide the durations. Make sure that for a making of column and footing, marking of column and footing, you require 2 days. Okay. Okay. Just consider the 7 days. Just consider 7 days. For excavation work, I'm considering the 15 days. Okay, center marking I'm considering 3 days. Okay, for PCC work I'm considering 5 days. Reinforcement of column, for a there is a number of reinforcements, right? There is a different columns. Okay, not a single column, so I'm considering it as 25 days. Okay, like, and the reinforcement of column also I am considering as a tentatively 30 days, because it will take a longer time. Okay, or you can just consider the same durations, because the people working for the task are the same. Okay, because for form work we are assigned the form work person, for reinforcement work we will provide the bar handling person. Now for pouring of concrete, we will consider as a 15 days. Okay. Removal of concrete also we consider as a 10 days. Okay. Because we need to consider the lag for that. Understand? Now after that, filling of excavated area definitely require 15 days for the G plus 10 story building. Okay. I'm considering the basic criteria, not the final one. Plain beam reinforcement, I'm considering at it minimum required, so 25 days. For formwork work also, I'm considering 25 days. Pouring of concrete, consider 20 days. Removal of formwork, consider 15 days. And filling area, we consider as a 10 days. So you can see, guys, if I comes to the top portion, so remember, you no need to add any particular duration over here. This is a automatic durations, okay, because as your tasks are auto generated. So what we have to put, we need to put a task, we need to put the duration and the link. These should be properly calculated. Okay, now you can see this all things are properly calculated and defined here. If I click here on a project, sorry, just format. If you click on a format, it is very important, guys, to know all this scenario. If you click on this, okay, and after click on this, just click on a critical task, so you can see excluding these two tasks, rest all are the criticals. Okay, critical means what? This task, this particular route is contain the maximum duration of the activity. It means it will take the maximum time to complete this particular activity, this particular work. So right click, if you click over and just go to the network diagram, so you can see that there is a proper finish to start date will reflect. Okay, you can see G plus 10. So these are the two main tasks. Okay, just minimize it. Okay, by scrolling the mouse button. Okay, and you can see the proper project critical task. You can see the project summary task also. Okay, you can see the straight lines. Okay, You can read the link labels also, like what are the links. Okay, finish to start, finish to start. Okay, you can see the other work over here. Okay, as you can see, start to start plus 3 days. Like this kind of work is very important. Okay, now you can see, just come to the other portion. If I want to view the timeline, that can also you can do over here. Okay, in coming lectures I'll definitely comes towards the more work. Okay, so I hope that you like my video. Okay, for this I'll just wants to know, guys, please subscribe my channel. Don't forget to subscribe this channel because this is very important videos for all of you. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Have a nice day. Bye bye.